Hey guys, it's Lacey. Welcome back to Paws and Paper. So today I'm going to start building some little pieces to start putting in our fairy journal. And this one here, I'm going to do one of these hidden paper clips. And this hidden paper clip idea, I saw Cara-Renee from B.Reborn Art and Healing. She has a really good video of how she made these hidden paper clips, and I really liked her idea of how she did hers. So I got that idea from her, and so I'm going to make a couple of those for this journal. So I've got one there, and I've got one back here, and I've got this really cool blue, like feathery, like trim on there that I think looks very fairy-ish, like they've collected some feathers or something. But yeah, these are like the hidden paper clips that get put on, and we just kind of embellish them up. But super, super cute. And if you watch any of Cara-Renee's videos, she is just an excellent mixed media artist. And I've been watching some of her mixed media techniques because I just love her style. So I want to kind of try to incorporate some of her ideas into this journal. But the first one we're going to do is the hidden paperclip one. And I'm going to get, she took two pieces of paper that are just, one is slightly bigger than the other. And then you need a big paper clip. So hers were super, super easy, and I kind of liked her idea. So you just take one piece of paper, the bigger, fold it in half, and you can orient these any way you want, to go to the side, to go from the top. You know, it doesn't matter. It's all going to be put together the same way. You just have to determine which way you want it to go in. So this one here, you can see, it's going to go like this. And I'll have one little image there, and then the two other fairies on the back there. Okay, so you want to just make sure one is slightly bigger than the other. You don't want them to be exactly the same size. And then I liked her technique of putting on the paper clip and then having it come through the outside and then tying something on it. So let me find my knife here. And you just cut a small, just enough to get the paper clip through. And it helps to have a very sharp knife, because I don't think mine is super sharp here. There we go. Okay, so then you get your paper clip to slide through that hole you made. And I've already gone ahead and I inked these just to save some time, so that we weren't spending all that time inking. And then you want to make sure your paper clip doesn't show there. So I think we're almost far enough back. Let me pull back just a little bit more. Okay, so that gives me enough clearance there. Okay, and then all you do is take your glue and glue these two together. Super easy, right? I know. And then you just decorate them up all real pretty. Okay. So then you just kind of squeeze it and squish it. Make sure you squeeze that paper clip down. But yeah, I mean, there's so many hidden paperclip videos out there. I've watched a lot of them. This one is like super easy. Her way of doing it, super, super easy. I really like how you, because you know, she said, you know, you can hang, you can just tie ribbons or anything around there, or like hang something there, like a little dangle or something, which I thought was a really cute idea. And they do. They look really cute. See when they're in the journal how cute they look, just sticking out. You can't even really tell they're paper clips. So yeah, I really like that. So yeah, I've been watching Cara-Renee's videos for mixed media ideas, and she is a very forgiving teacher. She that's what I call her, because she seems so she seems like the person who would be like, now don't worry, you've done it just fine, it'll be okay, you know, like super like forgiving, you know what I mean? Like you didn't do anything wrong. Let's just work on this. I can just see her being like that, you know, like super easy on you and not like making you nervous or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to ink up the side here. And okay, so there is the basis for that. And so one side has a lot of pretty pictures on it, so we don't really need to embellish that up a whole bunch. But I kind of like been putting little bits and pieces on some of these. I got some die cut things I thought looked kind of cool. Been putting those on a couple things. Let's see. I can put that maybe like on the side there or something, or maybe should I turn it this way? Because it's going to slide in here, so maybe I want the straight edge over there. And then just cut that off. Let's try that. So I keep telling you I'm trying to dive into this whole mixed media thing. It can be overwhelming, I tell you. There's just so many techniques, and it seems like you have to do a lot of things to build up. You know, you do a lot of like multiple steps. It's not just one thing and you're done. So that is kind of intimidating to me, is to know like you have to do multiple steps to get it, you know, and then I'm afraid like I'm just going to end up with this big huge blobby mess that looks like nothing if I just keep putting more and more stuff on. So now I'm just taking kind of, this is a semi-dry, half-wet wipe to try to get some of that glue off, because these die cuts are super pretty, but they're hard to glue because the glue just goes all the way through it. So I just take my wet wipe and wipe up all the glue, and then when it dries, that way then it's not sticky or anything. So I'm just going to trim what's sticking off the edge there, and just a little bit sticking off here. Okay, that looks pretty. Okay. Make sure we don't have any glue stickies. All right, so that looks good. Now let's see what else we can put on there. I've got all kinds of little bits and pieces around here. I've got some pretty bright flowers. I've got neutral little postage stamps. I think I want to put a word on there. I got a couple words here. Magical, that's cute. I like that. I need some, I'm gonna put some fabric or something. What do I got? Got a little piece of this lace. Could put under there. Oh, I also got some, down here I got some, let's put some music. Some of these words on here I've been trying to pull out because they actually like beat like the wings of the birds. Like I've been trying to find words that actually go with, like, you know, that could actually go with like the fairy theme. So like here, if I can get this out, and I've been trying to let the word show on a breeze. I mean, that's kind of cute. I normally don't look for the words on the music page, but this is kind of cute to have some of the words showing. I wonder if I can be able to see any of that. If I put something down, maybe on an angle. Is that too weird? Let's tear that down just a little bit more. Okay. So maybe if I do this, because she kind of looks like she's on a breeze, right? Can't really, I'm not liking that, being able to cover up. I like the music page, but maybe I should just put something else over it. Too many words. I'm thinking too many words. Okay, so I've got that. Let's see what we've got here. A little postage stamp, or maybe a pretty, maybe we need some color. Either one of these. I got some pretty green. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I like that. Let's ink that up. I got some really pretty green and brown butterflies, and then I've been trying to add in some of this pretty green with the pinks and then the neutrals and stuff. So I'm trying to mix some of those colors together, and I think they go really good together. So maybe I want my butterfly, kind of like them down here. And maybe I still want just a little piece of lace behind the butterfly, maybe. Okay, so maybe something, whoops, sticking to me. Okay, so maybe that, then something like this. And then my butterfly over here. That's cute. Okay, let's just go for that. So this is just my Fabrifix, and we're going to get the lace down. And that's one thing that I heard Cara-Renee talk about, is a lot of mixed media is just building layers. You know, you got to just keep layering things up, which is true, and it looks really cool in the end. Like I love how things end up looking in the end. They're just so cool, and it's just, you know, if you've never done it before, it is kind of, you're kind of in awe. You're like, oh my gosh, how can they just put all that stuff together and make it look so, you know, cohesive? It really belongs there. Yeah, it's a true art form, I tell you. So it's going to take some practice. As with everything, right? You're never good at anything until you practice a lot of times. Okay, that looks cute. I like that. Okay, so there's just, you know, you just add a little cluster or something fun, because these are fun. I mean, you have a little area here to work on, and then you just build them up. So I've been trying to take like bite-sized pieces, okay? So this is my working up, okay? So, you know, I'll do these small little pieces first, and then we'll keep building out from there. But there's that side. I'm liking that. I think that looks really cute. And then do we want to put anything on this side? Oh, let's see. What else do I got? I could put, don't want to cover them up too much down there. I feel like that's just getting too, I did do some little circle cutouts, but I don't know if I like the circle. Let me think here. Maybe I should put a word on this side. Maybe I should put magical on this side since there's no words over here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I like the word over here, and I just want maybe something under it, right? That's what I'm supposed to do, right? Build my layers. Okay, so I have like a pink. That's not quite big enough, is it? I mean, you kind of want to see it outside of it. So maybe, do I have anything else that's not crazy? All my labels are too, I was going to use one of these labels, but I think they're all too big. Because if I had something pink behind it, I think that would be, well, maybe not. Okay, sorry, I'm not prepared. I'm just going on the fly. Let's see. No, I do like the word. I just feel like it needs something else behind it, don't you? Did I put lace behind this one? Yeah, I did. How about I look for something, maybe just an embossed piece of something. Maybe some vellum. Maybe that's what you need. Okay, maybe that is what I need. Let's see, can I get a little piece of embossed vellum? Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. Oh, let's tear this down. And that's what I've learned too, is you've got to just, once you start playing with this, if you're not really knowing what goes good together, you just have to start grabbing pieces and looking until I think some of the ones who've been doing it for a long time, you know, really know their techniques, and they have like a formula for how they layer things. They know they're going to use a piece of music page and a piece of old textbook and a piece of fabric, you know, so they have like 2 or 3 items they know they're always going to use. But I haven't gotten to that point yet where I know what I'm doing. So I like that. I think that looks good. So I'm going to get my little piece of vellum down here. And this is embossed vellum, so it kind of cracks and tears a little bit. But once you glue it down, it doesn't break. But I just think the embossing looks really neat. Okay, and then I got my cute little word here, magical. Okay. There we go, that looks good. All right, and then I don't think we need anything down here, do we? Are we good? I think that looks okay. I kind of think maybe I should have rounded those corners almost, but okay, live and learn, and you can keep trying. So there we go, we got that one. Let's put a piece of lace on there. How big is, let's see, I just need this to be just slightly shorter. Okay, so now this is going to be our little dangle. We're going to tie it through here, and I'm just going to do that little loopy thing, you know, where you make the hole. And actually, no, I need to go the other way because I want that to be, I want my loop to come through the tops when I look at it from the front. You might want to use something fairly thick because real thin pieces, you're going to end up seeing the paper clip. So you can almost use something pretty thick in here, but that's what I wanted. I wanted that knot to kind of tie over the paper clip. So there we go. And then we have this cute little piece. Oh, cute is that? I love it. Now, like, wouldn't it be cute to have like those little bulb pins and maybe like a little dangle off of there? That'd be so cute. I did order some bulb pins from Amazon. I haven't gotten them yet, but they are on their way. Okay, so let's put this one in here somewhere. We're just gonna go find a page where maybe you look like you belong. And we'll stick you in here, and these go on real easy because they're nice and big. And there you go. And then you just have a cute little hidden paperclip dangle. And then from the outside, you've got all these pretties. And I think I'm going to eventually want to make sure they're staggered. But for now, we're just going to put him in there so he's safe. And then, oh, I was going to try to make a pocket. And I have this, this is what the cover is made out of. So it's that fairy paper that the cover's made out of. And I want to make a pocket. And I believe I have a size cut down. Yeah, so I have the right size already. So now I just want to decorate the pocket. So I think first I want to put a little thumb hole in here. I'm going to take part of her head. That's okay. It looks all right still. Okay, and then we're just going to do some layering and building up on the pocket. So, like I said, these are my baby steps into getting into the mixed media. I will start to add, you know, paints and gesso and modeling pastes and all that stuff, you know, upcoming. So I have ideas, just not quite there yet. So I was playing with this one ahead of time. And I was layering these pieces out, and I wanted to use this word dream. So I'm thinking if I do something kind of like this on this pocket, and then I can still sew around it before I put it in my journal. But I mean, do those, just because those are, does that clash too much? Blues, colors, I mean, I guess it's all preference, isn't it? Like if you just think it's too clashy. I still kind of like it, and then I would cut that off, square that off. Don't know what else to put under it. I want some like color under it. Let's just do it. I'm gonna just go for it because I'm not sure until I see it. And if I hate it, I can use it somewhere else. I don't have to use it here. So let's just stick this, top that label there. Where'd my wet thing go? Where'd it go? Oh, that's up here. Okay, so let's just wipe this off so we don't get glue stuck everywhere. Oh yeah, another good one, mixed media artist I love watching too is Louisa Heinzel. She is she's a hoot to watch. And her and Pam are doing that crazy craft challenge, you know. And but Louisa's mixed media is insane. Apparently she can even do it blindfolded, you know, if you've watched that video of her doing it blindfolded, which is just insane. How did I get a glitter sparkle there? Where did that come from? Where's my... got stuff going everywhere. Not sure how I got a glitter sparkle in there. Were you on the paper? You couldn't have been on the paper. You don't belong there. There you go. All right. Now, I'm going to kind of make it fall off the page. I want it to go off the page, so I will trim that off then. So maybe I should do that first so I can see what it looks like. Okay. Good. Okay. So that's what it would look like. Then with this on the bottom. Maybe I need the lace hanging down a little bit. Maybe the lace needs to go under that. And then that needs to go over. See, that's the whole thing. Some got to go under, some got to go over. So it's like, which layer goes on top of which? Okay, that looks kind of cool. I like that so far. And then maybe, I feel like I need something somewhere else. Okay, let's just do this first then. So this needs to go down first. Okay. That's another thing that I think is kind of hard. You have to like process ahead. Like if I put this down first, then what do I have to put over it? And that's why a lot of them I've watched, so many people have to place things first, which is, that's another hard thing for me. I have a hard time like doing that that deep thought, like where does this go? How should this look? I have a more of the in the moment craft style. Like I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't plan too far ahead. I just go, which is kind of harder to do when you're trying to do some of these techniques of like these mixed media techniques, because you can't just do that a lot, or I haven't been able to anyway. And just learning it, it makes it a lot harder. So yeah, this is a lot slower process for me than my normal crafting style, because this really makes me think, which is probably good for my brain, right? I'm supposed to be thinking all the time. Okay, so I like that beginning there. Then the other thing comes, it's like, okay, when is it okay to stop? Like, is too much too much? When is enough enough? You know what I mean? Like, Did I put too much on now? Did I ruin it? I don't know. But I found out if you stick a butterfly on anything, it goes, right? That's what I've determined. Whatever you do, just stick a butterfly on it and it looks good. What if I do something like that, maybe? Have my butterfly. Where's my ink? Okay. Come here, Mr. Ink. And I might have to go back and add some more stuff to this. I do have to do that sometimes. Like, I'll get it started and then I come back another day fresh and I look at the piece again and I decide to add a couple more, you know, bits and pieces to it, which I have to do a lot of times because I can't, like I said, I can't process that far. I have to come back fresh sometimes. Okay, now let's try to get this back under. I had it back under there, didn't I? So I had one wing under, one over. Trying to look kind of dimensional. There we go. Trying to see all the pieces. Okay, how does that look? That looks cute, right? Now, I think I should still sew around it. But I like that. I think that looks cute. Should I try putting some of that Distress Oxide spray on there? Where could you go? You need a fairly plain page. There's blue over there. Should we let it stick out the bottom or not? Okay, let me grab my, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. Got my vintage photo Distress Oxide spray. And I'm going to have to turn away from, or maybe I'll just, I need like, oh, I need one of these. Okay, I'm back again. I need a shield because if you watched me the last time when I sprayed these, it was a little messy. So maybe I will do this. So let's see what I can get here. Ooh. Okay. Now let me grab my water bottle. Okay, and I'm back. All right, let's try. All right, so hopefully I didn't ruin the dream. Are you supposed to just like let it dry? All the beads? Okay, hopefully you can still read it when it all dries. I mean, what do you think of that? I mean, that look okay? I think it looks okay. I mean, I'm just gonna have to wait for it to dry. Okay, well, there we go, guys. I mean, that's the start. I mean, you can see how it's going to take me a long time to start putting these pieces together with what I'm trying to accomplish here with adding more things to it. But I hope you liked the beginning of this, and we'll keep working on the fairy journal. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.